How's it going, everybody? Welcome to Biotic Podcast Christmas special. Now, with the new year arriving, which will be in a few hours' time, myself, Tal, and Aiden decided to go out and grab ourselves a cup of coffee, discuss Christmas stories, and we're going to share them with you today in today's podcast. We hope everybody had a great Christmas. We wish you well for 2022. Sit back, relax, and enjoy this talk. Hello, proudly doing a voiceover work with the one and only Mr. Aiden Riley, as you do remember him from the 80s podcast. And if you haven't subscribed to that channel, by all means go ahead and do so. I will also proudly join in this coffee shop with the one and only Tal, the Wanderer. Tal, how are you, bro?
I'm okay, thanks. How are you?
I'm great, thanks, brother. Aiden, how are you doing, bro?
I'm well, thank you.
Okay. So in today's podcast, we want to talk about share a Christmas story each. So it's going to come from different eras. So Aiden, would you like to start us off?
Yes, I will start us off. I haven't got many interesting stories, but I've got one. This was last year. It was the first time my dad had come round to the house in years, and he wasn't supposed to have come round, but we thought my dad's alone in the house, and we thought to invite him round. So we invited him round, and it was amazing to see him, because I got home from work and all of a sudden I saw his car there. I was like, wow, my dad's here. So I walked in, and my dad was there talking to my mum, who they haven't spoken to for a long time. And when we sat down, they just shared so many stories about the past. And but my dad suddenly disappeared. Now, this was the thing about my dad. When there was a guitar, he would always play it, and I had a guitar that he gave me a long time ago. And plus, I'll say this, he wasn't very happy with me that I haven't practiced for a long time. But anyway, that's for another time. You could always tell when he was mad. So young player, when's the last time? It's collecting dust, son. It's collecting dust. When's the last time you used it? So don't answer that. So he disappears for a bit, and I was like, where's dad gone? And then I just heard this strumming. I was just like, he's in the living room playing guitar. I went in, and he was singing. And he looked up at me like this, and then he was singing. And then I was just thinking, what's he singing? And then I thought, I know this song. So I started singing with him. So it was all both singing together. And then my mum and brother came in, and they started singing as well. So it was all singing together. And it was amazing. But me and my dad was just singing together, and it was just great. And then he started to lead us all through the lyrics and stuff into other songs. He was playing so many songs. So we had our own little private music moment in the living room, and it was just amazing. That's what my dad was. He was a music man, and everything around him was music. But I just knew that he's gone into the living room to play the guitar, because he always it was kind of like a magnet to him. Whenever there was a guitar nearby, suddenly, there's a guitar. I can smell a guitar. I know there's a guitar somewhere. So he went into the living room, picked up the guitar that I haven't used for a while, and he was like, I gave you this guitar for a reason. Sorry, Dad. I haven't played it. Like, why? I don't know. I just haven't played it. But anyway, great Christmas. This was the last Christmas, and it was amazing. Yeah.
Fantastic. Thank you for that. Tal, you're up next.
That's kind of weird, because for the last decade or even more, I've never had a Christmas holiday, because I was always working on the Christmas day, Christmas Eve, Boxing Day, New Year's Day, New Year's Eve. So the last couple of years it had been a different experience. So before the lockdown happened, that Christmas, we all single friends of mine, those who are alone and have no families here, we decided to come together and create a party. And like Aiden's explained how guitar was an integral part of the party's life, I was invited not as Tala, I was invited as the guitarist. So I ended up in a Christmas party with my guitar and I had no idea how Christmas songs are actually sang. So I'm there sitting with my guitar, with all these people trying to sing Christmas songs and asking me to play, and I have no idea. Then they said, well, why don't you sing something? You can imagine you invite a heavy metal singer to a Christmas party, and a guitar is there. The rest, I leave that on to you to imagine. The night ended quite well. It was cold, the stars were out, and I had a massive jacket to keep me warm. That's it.
I appreciate you boys for sharing that insight. It was really good stuff. I think what was interesting for myself was, you know, how last year, as you mentioned, that we had pretty much a lockdown Christmas. Every joyous occasion was considered a lockdown occasion. But it's good to now see that this year that there was no lockdown, that we could actually go out, we can meet friends and have that original interaction where it's not just over through a screen or something, because the screen interaction, it will never have anything on full-on physical human interaction, which is a lot better. And that was really interesting for this year, because the fact that we got out, we went to have coffee, we had meals and everything. The meal that we had recently at a restaurant was not just the three of us, but we had more friends, and we made more friends as well. It was just the best night ever. I will repeat that. It was the best night ever. I got to meet some of the greatest people I didn't even know existed, but I'm glad that they existed, and now they're not just a part of the Biotic universe for life, they're like my own family for life as well. And they have respect forever, they have love and care forever. And it's great to be there for people who, you can tell that they will be there for you in a blink of an eye as well. So that was great. We got together, we even had a great laugh, took pictures, made videos and everything. And it's those type of memories that you cherish forever. It's like when you're a kid and you goof around at Christmas wondering what somebody's going to give you. You try and sneak downstairs while everyone's asleep, like, shall I open my present now, and someone might catch you. And it was basically like that. But it gives you a great insight at life, that you have a lot more than you think you do. You have great friends, you don't just need materialism. You have great friends, you can share love, you can share stories, you can share great times. And if you take those pictures with you, they will last you forever. Not just physically on your phone or in your camera, but in your heart and your memories as well. And even if you're there together and you say, hey, do you remember last time we did this, we did that, we did this, let's make it even better this time round. And that was really interesting for me as well. And there's always going to be a next time, bro. There will always be a next time.
Again, thank you so much, lads, for taking the time out to join us. It was absolutely amazing, and we are definitely going to be collaborating in the years to come as well. So again, I want to say thank you to everybody for your support, your love, your care. We wish you a prosperous 2022. Don't let anybody back you down. Don't listen to the naysayers. If nobody gives you the time of day, you know what, it's their loss. You don't need anything. You don't need people like that in your life. So again, please subscribe to this channel. And don't forget to click on notifications. We've got a few more podcasts heading your way as well. And don't forget to click to the original Biotics channel and the 80s podcast channel with myself and Aiden as well. So until we meet again, which will be in 2022, stay biotic.